What's up guys, as most of you probably know, for a long time the Turkish language in the Ottoman Islamic Empire was written with Arabic letters. Then, nearly 100 years ago, after around 1,000 years of using Arabic letters, it suddenly occurred to some people, under the leadership of a certain human I guess, that Arabic letters didn't really fit the Turkish language and that the entire system had to be scrapped and redone. Coincidentally, this happened with the downfall of the Islamic Ottoman Empire. Weird. It's a shame really, otherwise today we might have been able to read the historical works of our sultans and caliphs in their original form. For example, did you know that Suleiman the Magnificent, 10th Sultan of the Ottoman Empire in the 15th century, published poetry under the pseudonym Muhibbi in both Persian and Ottoman Turkish? Or Mehmet the Conqueror, 7th Sultan, 15th century, wrote about his conquest of Constantinople. Would have been crazy to read about.
In its original form.
Or the last caliph with real power, Abdulhamid II, wrote about the political situation in the final years of the empire and the political turmoil. And sure guys, there's translations of some of the works, and I recommend everyone to read them, of course, and learn about their history anyway. However, it would have been different to be able to read them in its original form. I think we can agree on that. It offers a direct insight into the minds of powerful Islamic rulers of the past. A direct connection to our past. Anyway, some of the reasons cited for the alphabet revolution, for example on the Wikipedia page, are these. The language was too difficult to learn, too complex, and there were many illiterates because of that. And the literacy rate did go up after the changes. Or maybe could it have been that schools were not as widespread back then, and more people learned to read and write because the government back then started milli mektepler, meaning national schools, where anything could have been taught to the people. Could it be that? Could it just be that people learned it in schools, whatever was taught to them? Sir, do you agree that schools could have taught anything, including Ottoman Turkish? Another reason is that Turkish is a vowel-rich language, and the Arabic script supposedly didn't suffice for that. Guys, Persian is also a language that uses the Arabic script, with some different sounds. And do you know how they solved the issue? They added a few letters. Isn't that crazy? Sir, isn't that crazy? The flexibility of languages. What a wonderful thing, is it not? And here's the best fact. Do you know what happened after they adopted the Latin alphabet? Yeah, they added new letters to represent Turkish-specific sounds. Yeah.
You can't make this up.
Isn't that funny? Sir, is that not funny? And lastly, another reason for the alphabet revolution was said to be to facilitate communication with the West. Alright.
Or did they mean becoming the West?
Or what could have been done alternatively, like pretty much every country in the world, is maybe teaching English in school? English classes? Could that help maybe? Let's ask the expert. Sir, would English classes have facilitated communication with the West? Well, there you go.
You know guys, like Japanese and Chinese students, pretty sure they also learn English, although they have a complex language of their own. Seems like it can be done.
Well guys, it seems like when there's a will, there's a way. The question is, who didn't will it? Were there maybe people who didn't want this linguistic cultural connection to that past? Do you know why some people would not like modern Turks to have a linguistic cultural connection to their powerful past? Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious guys. If one thinks about it, it shouldn't be too big of a mystery. Anyway guys, have a beautiful day. See you next time.